What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video. Back at it with another stock market video. If you guys don't know what I do around here, I make a whole bunch of different personal finance videos. So that means saving money, budgeting money, credit cards, all that kind of good stuff, all relating to money, all covered here on the channel. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a certain investment that you need to make, a $500 investment that you need to be making no matter what. This is before you go and invest in your individual stocks, before you go and invest in maybe a traditional whatever stock fund, maybe with your job or something like that. You need to make sure you're making this investment after you go ahead and pay off all that debt that you may have. Either way, that $500 investment, we're going to talk about that in today's video. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into the video. Let's go. Jumping right in, what is this $500 investment I'm talking about? The $500 investment I'm talking about is a Roth IRA. If you don't know what a Roth IRA is, well, you're in the right place already. So let's get right into what exactly a Roth IRA is. Let's do that right now. A Roth IRA is an individual retirement account, or IRA, that allows qualified withdrawals on a tax-free basis provided certain conditions are satisfied. Pretty much a Roth IRA is a tax-free retirement account for yourself. The money that you put into this Roth IRA investment account is the money that you are already taxed on. So when you go out and you go and work your 9-to-5 job, you go and freelance and do whatever you're doing, if you're getting taxed on that money, all the money that you've already been taxed on, pretty much your paycheck will go into the Roth IRA. Not the whole thing, of course, not your whole check that you make at wherever you work, but overall, the money has already been taxed. So when you go put that money into your Roth IRA and you go take it out after you retire, it's tax-free money for you. So you can take it out without any penalties or withdrawals after you retire. Overall, for the average American, a Roth IRA is a great investment decision, and it's one of the first investment decisions you should make when it comes to actually investing your money. They work best when you think you're going to be in a higher tax bracket when you go and retire, so that way when you get taxed on the money that you're already retired from, you don't have to pay taxes on this money as well, because you've already been taxed on this money before when you actually put it in there. So like I said before, once you retire, you'll be all good to go. It's all tax-free money, all just for you in your own personal investment account. Obviously, there are drawbacks when it comes to an investment account like this, simply because the government doesn't exactly want you having tax-free money when you go and retire, or at least an unlimited amount of tax-free money. So overall, they have put a cap on all Roth IRA accounts. So as of the year 2021, you can only contribute up to $6,000 per year. Once you turn the age of 50, or once you're older than the age of 50, then you can contribute, as of right now, $7,000 every single year. So let's plug in a quick example for you guys. Let's say I start my Roth IRA journey at the age of 18 when I go and create my investment account, and I don't take any money out, and I make the consistent max contributions every single year. Let's go ahead and plug those numbers in and see what we get for pretty much 42 years. For this example, I'm going to use this website known as MoneyChimp. You guys can go ahead in and change the numbers if you want, but overall, this is the compound interest calculator. This is how we're going to find out how much money we could have potentially when it comes to a Roth IRA when it comes to retiring. So like I said before, the current principal is pretty much what you would have in, or what you would start with. Let's say I'm 18 years old and I'm starting with $0, and the annual addition is what you'll put in every single year. Overall, the annual addition would be $6,000, because that is the max contribution I can make right now at my current age of 18. I'm not 18, but let's just say I am. Past that, years to grow, we're going to go ahead and put 42 years. 42 years is actually when you can go ahead and withdraw the money. So you can actually withdraw the money from your Roth IRA at the age of 59 and a half. I rounded it up to 60. It just makes it a little bit easier. So 60 minus 18 is overall 42 years. So there you guys go, 42 years. You can actually withdraw your money early from a Roth IRA without any penalties. You just can't take any of your gains from it. So whatever money you put into your Roth IRA, you can actually pull it out. But any gains that you make from that money, you will be taxed on, and you will also be penalized on. So make sure, if you're going to take money out early, I don't suggest that at all. Try to let it stay in as long as it can. But if you're going to take money out early, then you already know you're going to have to pay money on the gains that you make, not on any of the actual money you put in originally. Just letting you guys know. But there you go. Back to that. Now we're going to do the interest rate. So let's say on average, the stock market returns roughly a 7% interest rate, or a 7% rate of return. Overall, we're going to do this. We're going to set it to about 10%. So let's go a little bit higher than the average. And compound interest times annually, let's just say 12. It compounds, let's just say 12 times annually. So let's say it compounds every single month. This won't really change much either way. So let's go ahead and click calculate. So we're starting with 0. We're putting in $6,000 every single year. It's going to grow consistently for 42 years straight. If you're putting $6,000 in for 42 years straight at an interest rate of 10%, let's see what that is. That is nearly $4 million of tax-free money. $3,904,416.14. That is pretty much insane. Obviously, $4 million now and $4 million in 42 years. Who knows how much that might be worth in 42 years? Obviously, it should be a little bit less due to the way of inflation, but it is what it is. It's still tax-free money for yourself, and overall, that's for you just putting in $500 every single month, and that's where I get the $500 every single month when it comes to a Roth IRA from. Now, let's just say on average that the stock market doesn't do that well. Maybe you only get a annualized return or a overall return of about 6% per year. So let's go ahead and change it from 10% to 6% and see how much that calculation changes. Obviously, it will be lower, and it is lower at $1.1 million. Overall, $1.1 million of tax-free money is still tax-free money, and probably a lot more than you'll get from any savings account, or it is a lot more than you'll get from any savings account now, and I'm pretty sure any savings account in the future as well. I highly doubt those things will change anytime soon, but it definitely gives you the opportunity for your money to work for you instead of you going out and working for your money all the time. All that extra money that you got left over, have it work for you. There's no reason for you to have that much money sitting in any bank account at all anyway, so go ahead and put it in an investment account and have it grow for you over time. So do that and you'll be all good to go. Now, where and how do you go about actually opening up a Roth IRA investment account? Luckily for you, as of recording this video in 2021, there's a ton of different places you can go ahead and open up your own Roth IRA investment account. Overall, we got tons on the list here. We got Fidelity, we got Merrill Edge, we got Charles Schwab, we got Fidelity. Oh, I mentioned Fidelity already. We have Vanguard, we have Ally, we have M1 Finance, we have Acorns. It's tons of different financial institutions that you can open up a Roth IRA investment account with right now today, 100% for free, or at most for a very, very, very small fee. But most of them, like I said before, are free. Real quick though, before I go any further, I actually want to show you guys my own personal Roth IRA account. I personally have mine with Acorns, so I'm going to open the Acorns app on up and show you guys right now. So if I open up the Acorns app, Face ID, and we're in. Overall, my investment account with Acorns is pretty small. I don't really use that too much anymore, but I do use Acorns Later, which is otherwise known as my Roth IRA. This is the retirement account section for Acorns, and right now it says I have $7,559.66. If we go ahead and click on that, we can see the portfolio and everything, the portfolio breakdown and everything I have on my Acorns account, and you can also see what type of portfolio exactly I have. Like I said before, the portfolio right now I have on Acorns is an age-based. Overall, they know the age of myself, so they know how to give me the right portfolio, or basically suggest me the right portfolio when it comes to actually investing my money into whatever I need to invest my money into. Acorns is a cool app for that. Acorns is also not free. Acorns is $3 a month, but like I said before, you can do all this for free, and I'll make sure I show you guys that at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. Either way, I have an age-based portfolio. It's set on the aggressive profile, so that basically means that, 55% of my money goes to large company stocks, and those stocks are stocks like, let me jump into it, I can show you guys. With large company stocks are stocks like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Tesla, Nvidia, stuff like that. 55% of my money goes there. Another 30% of my money goes into international company stocks. So we scroll down on that, we can see that's TSM. They actually make computer chips and cell phone chips and stuff like that. They actually used to make, I think they used to make some of Apple's chips when it comes to actually the iPhone. I don't think they do that anymore, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. Either way, TSM is on there. Alibaba, they're not doing too hot lately. The whole Chinese market has honestly been pretty bad lately. Toyota's on here. Nestle, Samsung, all that kind of good stuff. Tencent on there as well. Those are international stocks, so 30% of my money goes there. Another 10% of my money goes to medium company stocks, so that's companies like Marlena, Signature Bank, Camden Property Trust, Solar Edge, stuff like that. And the last 5% of my money for the aggressive portfolio here set on Acorns. Like I said before, they'll suggest a portfolio to you. You do not have to choose that portfolio. It's completely up to you. Or you can completely make your own portfolio on the thing I'll mention at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around for that. Either way, small company stocks, 5% of my money goes towards that. And that is for stocks like Macy's, for stocks like Exponent, Neogenomics, innovative industrial properties, and more. So there you guys go. That is my Roth IRA portfolio on Acorns, and as you can see, I have a recurring investment on Acorns for $16 every single day. That pretty much equals up to about $480 a month. And like I said before, you want to have at least, or you want to cap at it only caps at $500 a month. So at most you could put in this is $500 every single month. If I did $17 every single day, then that would pretty much be over $500 a month, which wouldn't work for me in the sense of me trying to reach the cap and whatnot. So I do $16 a day. Whatever I have left over by the end of the year, I'll just toss it in at the last couple of days of the year, or you can actually contribute to your Roth IRA I think up to 6 months into the next year. on a previous year, so you can do that as well. But either way, this gets me to my contribution limit of $6,000 every single year once I go ahead and add that extra little bit at the end of the year. As far as my Roth IRA performance goes, we can scroll down and see just that. So all the time, I'm overall up about 17%. I've had this Roth IRA portfolio since, let's go back, since about August 19th, August 20th of 2019. So I've had it, 2019, 2020, 2021. So about 3 years now, overall a 17% return. It's pretty solid. I'll take that. Past year is about 16%. Past 6 months is about 7%. Past 3 months is about 1.58%. Past month is about, or down a little bit, about 0.3%. In the past day, is the market actually up today? It was up today, so 1.19%. Overall, this is in it for the long term, and as you can see, here's more of a breakdown. If you want to see it, it's right there. There you guys go. That's all I have for my Roth IRA on the Acorns app. Like I said before, Acorns is $3 every single month. It also comes with other features, which I'll talk about in a separate video. But overall, if you're interested, you can sign up with Acorns for my link down below. But like I said before, at the end of the video, there'll be a free version of this as well. That'll show you the exact same thing. It'll perform the exact same way because it's the exact same stocks. So if you're interested in that, stick around for it. Now, there are other types of Roth IRAs that you can be invested in, like the backdoor Roth IRA and the mega backdoor Roth IRA. But pretty much those are for the high income earners, the people that's making well over $150, $200 million every single year, stuff like that. And like I said, this is mainly for the average American. So if you're not one of those type of people, if you are one of those type of people, let me know down in the comment section below, and we can talk one-on-one, and I can help you one-on-one with that if you don't know. But I'm pretty sure if you're making that much money, you might know, you might not. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section below for those people. But normally this is good enough, and this is exactly what you would need. Not on Acorns, on any platform. This is exactly what you would need when it comes to your Roth IRA. Now let's actually go on over and talk about that free thing that I want to mention to you guys. The free, exactly the same thing as my Acorns portfolio, 100% free. I already created it for you. All you literally have to do is click the link and sign up for it, and you'll be all good to go. And that is actually on M1 Finance. So on M1 Finance, I made my exact same Acorns portfolio on M1 Finance. I copied the portfolio exactly. So you can go ahead and invest in my Roth IRA and create your own Roth IRA on M1 Finance if you wish to do so. Let me show you exactly how to do that, and let me show you the M1 Finance platform and show you how it works exactly as well. So I've made videos going over M1 Finance before. I'm going to open it up right here. I'm not going to go over the app entirely like I did Acorns, but I do want to show you guys the actual portfolio, and it is right here. So I basically made this pie right here. Acorns allows you to invest in pies. You can create these pies on your own, but this is the exact same pie that Acorns has. So there you guys go. 55% goes to VOO, 5% goes to IJR, another 10% goes to IJH, and another 30% goes to IXUS. These are the exact same ETFs, the exact same index funds that were on my Acorns portfolio. They're simply on here. So if you want to be invested into it, M1 Finance is a 100% free app. If you want to be invested into exactly what I'm invested into for my personal Roth IRA, then there you guys go. This is the portfolio. I'm going to share it to you guys. It'll be a link down below. If you click it, that way you sign up for M1 Finance. On top of that, when you sign up for M1 Finance, you'll get a free $30. So free $30 go towards your Roth IRA. Or if you want to make your own individual investment account, I have one as well. It's sitting right here at about $4,000 right now, and this is my individual one. So as I said before, you can make up your portfolio however you want to make it up. This long-term savings portfolio has 20% Visa, 20% Google, 20% Waste Management, 10% goes to SMH, which is overall semiconductors, which they pretty much make it's a whole bunch of computer chip companies pretty much put into one single stock. That's pretty cool. 10% Nike, 10% Apple, 5% of the overall total stock market. So every single stock on the stock market, 5% of my money will go towards that. And another 5% will go towards Facebook stock. So there you guys go. That is my personal portfolio, and that's what the performance is looking like right now for the day. Let's just go do pretty much the quarter. Let's do the quarter. That's pretty much what I got so far. So yeah, there you guys go. That's literally M1 Finance. Overall, like I said, I made a full-blown video going over M1 Finance, so make sure you guys check that video out. It'll be up there. But that is how you go about it and pretty much do it. Like I said before, it'll also be a link down there. You can copy this portfolio exactly, and you'll be all good to go. And if you use the link, you get a free $30. With Acorns, I believe you get a free $5 if you want to sign up for that. Completely up to you. You don't have to use my links. That's completely up to you. I don't care. I don't mind. But if you do, free money. So up to you. Either way, there you guys go. So that is the video for today. There you guys go. That is the $500 investment that everybody every average person at least needs to be making. You guys got to make this investment. Overall, this is tax-free money when you go and retire. You don't have to do anything extra to go ahead and collect this money. You can pull this money out early if you want to. You just can't pull out the gains. But whatever you put in, you can pull back out with no penalty at all. You can't do that with most investment accounts without paying taxes on it. So this is definitely one of the best type of investment accounts you should have. It should be one of the first ones on your list before you start investing in just random stuff. Definitely make sure you're maxing out your Roth IRA first. Once again, that is $6,000 every single year, and if you're over the age of 50, then it's $7,000 every single year. That is subject to change every single year. That comes down to the government. We can't control that, but you know, it is what it is. Simply look it up on Google and it'll give you the exact answer that I just gave you. It's not too hard. There you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed, but that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit it with a like button. Make sure you subscribe to see more content like this where I talk about investing stuff or other stuff. I actually need to review this chair I'm sitting in because I got a new chair and it's mad comfortable. I need to review it. I did tell you guys about it, but overall it's great. It's very expensive, so I don't think everybody will really buy it, but it's a nice chair. Either way, you guys might like it. I don't know. Past that, I also have t-shirts. This one right here with my 9 to 5 tee. That 9 to 5 is a tool to fund your dreams. And like I said before, that 9 to 5 will definitely fund your Roth IRA investment account. And that's just one investment account. I don't know about the rest. You guys got to go out and hunt and do some even more research or even more stock stuff to go ahead and get more money when it comes to that. But if you do want to pick up this t-shirt, it's live on my website right now. If you want to go and grab that at dollarmike.co. If you guys want to join the Discord community where we have over 200 people in there, personal finance content in there, or we can talk about whatever. It doesn't really matter. That's 100% free. Link down below for that. Also links down below for other stuff like free stocks, free cryptocurrency, and free things like money back and gas. And lastly, if you want to support the channel even further, then you can check out my Patreon. The Patreon link is down below as well. If you have any questions, you guys already know, hit me up on Instagram. I definitely got to get back to these DMs. And also hit me up in the comment section down below. I respond to all of it. Might take me a little bit to get to them on Instagram because I do get a lot on Instagram. But like I said before, I'll respond to all of them. I'll see all of them. It's all good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.